Hey guys, Berner Brother Antiques, Luke and I, we're getting ready to do a Whatnot show. It's now 6:42 on a Sunday, and we're going to talk about it for a sec and get into it. So, Luke, let's talk about our Whatnot for just a minute, okay?
What about it?
Okay. How often are we selling on Whatnot?
Ooh, usually 5-6 times a week, I'd say.
5-6 times a week?
Maybe more.
Okay.
It's like Monday once or twice. Usually once or twice through the weekdays, and then on Sunday we'll do one, and on Friday we'll do one.
Okay, so if they're watching us, how do they participate?
So watching right now, if you go to berners.com, BERNERS.com, and click, we have our YouTube link, our Whatnot link, and our auction link, and you'll be able to find them all right there pretty easily, actually.
We have a Heart of Ohio on there too, don't we?
Oh, and Heart of Ohio, yeah, you're
and
right.
Heart of Ohio, so we got everything. So if you go to our berners.com page, BERNERS.com, then you'll see our auction catalogs coming up, but also links to everything we do. Mm-hmm. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about tonight's show. We're getting ready to have a show. How many items are we going to try and sell?
At least 50, maybe more, just depending how we feel, I guess.
Well, stop for a second. 50 or more, depending on how we feel, okay? Often, we will have 100, 150 items ready to go, and we get tired.
We do get tired pretty
or
easily.
Get worn down, or we're not, or something happens, or the prices maybe get stagnant or something. So we'll change it up, and we'll just say, hey, we're done. So there's no
set time or anything like that.
Okay, I'm sorry, I interrupted. So 50 or so tonight. What else? What do we got?
This is the first time I've seen the stuff for tonight. We've been selling this amazing Sarda collection. Is this all Sarda?
So this tray and this tray is Sarda, except this corner right here.
Okay, so we've been selling this amazing Sarda collection with like crazy pieces like this. This is one of probably 50 pieces of Sarda.
We'll do some jewelry show and tell for a second here. Okay, so check this out. This is all made by Sarda. And selling this on Whatnot, what's really cool is if you just watch the shows, the chat will teach a lot of knowledge about a lot of stuff. And so we learn every time we do a show. So in chat, a couple weeks ago, we first started selling Sarda. We found out that this artist for Sarda would actually take her ideas, draw it. I think it's a lady. I could be wrong.
It was a lady.
It was a lady. Okay.
Yes.
Would draw out the piece of jewelry on paper, like this is what I want it to look like, and then gives it to the actual silversmith, and then they go from the drawings to these finished pieces. It's just really a cool stuff.
Look at that ring right there.
Can you get focused?
Oh, was it not focused? Whoops.
Yeah, try and get
this
that focused.
This is stunning. Oh, maybe.
There. Well, no, maybe there you go.
I would struggle with this. This is why he's on the camera.
So a little trick that I've learned when you're showing jewelry, hand me my fork down there. Showing jewelry on our shows, if you're selling, if you're out there and you're a seller, something that I have learned personally, and this sounds crazy, it's over there somewhere, is I actually use a plastic fork to show my jewelry on, which most people are like, why are you using a plastic fork? You guys are selling like all this crazy quality stuff, and you're using plastic forks. Now, every once in a while, somebody will throw my fork away. They'll think it's trash, and so I got to get another one.
Here's a gold one.
Oh, I hate the gold ones. I like the clear ones. So this is why, though. I want to show you this trick. This is what Lucas just had. See how it's blurry. Now watch. Focused. Now, isn't that amazing? This is an iPhone camera that we do all of our recordings off of, and this is how we sell our jewelry. So every once in a while, you can get it to focus without the fork.
Like a broken fork.
And we have all different colors and kinds, and we've even got this one here that's got a big hole in it. But
that's for the thick chains.
For the thick chains. But it's really amazing, guys. As we show this jewelry, we literally, if we want to show a single piece, we pull it in on a fork, and the camera just grabs the piece, and you can see great detail. Without the fork, I mean, you might get some detail, but nowhere near. You see what I'm saying? So we've learned this by accident. We were actually in a show, and I was trying to show a piece of jewelry, and I couldn't hold it. My hands were in the way. And I was like, give me that fork. And we put it on a fork and did it. And I was like, whoa, that's by accident. We discovered a really cool way to sell costume and sterling and everything else. We even sell gold, Navajo jewelry. We've sold, what's the highest price piece we sold off a fork now?
I don't think we sold that bolo tie off of a fork.
Was it?
Because it was too big.
It was too big for the fork? So at least $600-700.
Definitely, yeah.
We sold some Navajo jewelry.
Some really cool Navajo
some really
jewelry
cool pieces. We sold several pieces over 1,000, but I'm thinking on the fork in that $600-700 range off a plastic fork, guys. So be creative in your whatnot shows. If you're out there and you're selling on whatnot, don't be afraid to have a little fun. We try to bring a lot of fun and energy. And that's sometimes why we end our show is we start getting low on our energy. And
yeah, we don't want to have a boring, stagnant show, right?
We've actually talked about this before of not scheduling a show because we were just not. It's like we got plenty of stuff, but we just don't feel it. Like
especially like on Thursdays. If Thursdays we're very hit or miss if we have a show Thursday night because Thursdays we have usually a 10-hour long auction, and then sometimes we're pumped and we have a show, and then sometimes it's just like.
It's like draining.
Go home and go to bed.
Like, oh, I can't even really walk now. Yeah, you know what's interesting about those auctions too? Last year we probably did, I'm gonna say 15 shows after auctions, maybe more.
Yeah, because every night we would stay and do a show after the auction.
We would just like, hey, let's do a show. So it's interesting is sometimes we're energetic after we do an auction, and sometimes we're drained. And we never know on those pop-up shows what we're going to sell. We might decide to sell costume or designer. Often we'll sell jewelry on our pop-up shows in the evenings, but during the day, we often will have just pop-up antiques. Pop-up glass, pottery, porcelain kits. Yeah. We'll actually unwrap stuff sometimes and go right on the television.
Yeah, we don't even know what we're selling.
Yeah, often. That sounds crazy, but we've got some dealers that we've dealt with for years that are in the industry and that we trust explicitly to buy us stuff. Like, I mean, just complete trust in it. And they'll come in, and often I'll just, I'll pay for the load, and we'll unwrap it literally on screen and say, oh yeah, let's sell that. Let's go. And we don't even know what it was until we are actually in the process. So a lot of fun on our whatnot shows, right?
Definitely, yeah. We're always having pumped up whatnot, especially when Jimmy's in the house.
So let's talk about Friday whatnots. What happens on Fridays at 4:00?
We have bulk jewelry.
Jewelry every Friday.
Jimmy,
Okay, first, what is bulk jewelry?
So we have a guy. He gets bulk jewelry. I'm not sure where he gets it from, but he sorts through it. He tries and pull out all the
gold and silver. Yeah,
right. He pulls out all the gold and silver, and then he leaves 99% of everything else. And he sorts it. Like he'll sort it into broken bags, and then like wearable jewelry and broken bags. And then what we do is we sell them just a bag of jewelry.
Usually 5 to 7 pounds at a time, starting at $1, and we do it on a sudden death, like a 15-second sudden death. And what that means is that there's a clock that starts at 15 and goes backwards, and when it hits 0, whoever's the highest bid at that point wins the item.
What would you call that? Like a no, that's not that one auction where you
like a reverse
start
auction
counting down. Yeah,
it's like a timed auction, but it's just we'll throw up an item. Literally, it'd be just like, hey, we're gonna sell that fork, you guys. Here's what it looks like. Go.
It's a timed auction.
15 seconds.
No reset of time.
And it's really a fast-paced show. So if you want to be involved with that whatnot, then you got to download the app. Download the whatnot app and follow Berner Brother Antiques. Same as our YouTube channel. So if you're watching this right now, same name. Berner Brother Antiques, and make sure you get our notifications turned on so that you get all of the pop-up shows. That's one of the things. Our most the questions or comments. A lot of times we'll get a comment saying, "Hey, I missed your show. How do I watch your show?" And so what we try and do is when we go live on whatnot, we try and do a live YouTube at the same time, so that you get a chance to see they're doing something. So if you're getting our pop-ups on YouTube. Or through the shows, then you should be able to jump in there and be a part of that, right?
Yep. And if you follow us on YouTube, you'll get a notification saying we're going live, and then you can click. There's a little QR code you can join the whatnot with. So
we're going to talk about this group for just a second. So we're getting ready to sell this whole group. That's really cool. Mother of Pearl. That's all sterling. This whole group came out of South Florida. We have a friend down there. He gets a lot of jewelry, and I buy a lot of jewelry from him. And he comes across big collections, big groups, estate kind of jewelry. And he came across this collection of Sarda and Judith Ripka. And we've been selling the Judith Ripka often. We're down to where we mostly have Sarda left, and we also have some. What's the name? Michael Valitutti, right?
Michael Tortellini is what we call him.
We always say Michael Tortellini because we're having fun with it. But Michael Valitutti, I think's how you say his name, is signed NH Jewelry. We had some of his stuff. But these pieces that we have tonight are really amazing. There was one more bracelet I wanted to show that's got like blue.
Is it this?
Blue stones on it? No, it's got blue stones. Did I pull it for the show? Maybe I didn't pull it. Oh, I don't see it. I must have put it back.
You must have put it back.
Must have put it back.
Oh, no, it's right here.
Oh, there it is. Show them that one. That's an amazing, this could be like the highlight of the show. This bracelet is absolutely stunning. This is made by Sarda, S-A-R-D-A, and it's signed. It's all sterling 925. And it looks, I mean, this stuff looks gently used. Like it's hardly ever been worn. Almost every single piece looks pristine. And this is crazy. So see, Luke's trying to get that camera to adjust for you right now. That's fun. So that's what we're selling tonight. So Luke, why don't we have our show and then let's talk again after the show on maybe some surprises and some stuff like that.
Yep, give you a little update after.
A little update afterwards. But guys, don't forget, Big Hat Saturday, April the 5th. If you come to the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, you're going to get a container. We're having them designed. That's going to be like one of those, what are the all-purpose containers?
No, mug.
What do you call those? The metal cups. They're not
like
Yeti,
Stanley,
but like the Stanley cup. But they're Berner Brother Antique
tumbler.
cups. Tumblers. Okay, tumblers. They're going to be designed, and they're going to say Berner Brother Antiques Big Hat Saturday. And in order to get one, you have to be one of the first 100 customers through our door with a big hat on. Now,
or a cool hat.
Or a cool hat, but it can't be a new hat like a cap or a ball cap or the regular hat that you would wear every day. It's got to be something different. You can hand make it, or you can buy a vintage one or a Victorian one, any way you would like to be in that contest. But if you walk in, you just have your regular old Buckeyes ball cap on. I'm not counting it, so I don't want any arguments. Only if you wear a special hat that Saturday, April 5th.
What about a vintage Buckeyes hat?
Oh, it'd have to be like really old vintage. I don't want something that's really easy. It's got to be something different and special. That's what makes it the Big Hat Saturday. So that's what we're doing. And I've got mine that I'm going to wear that I bought when I was Lucas's age in Stuttgart, Germany. It's a Victorian era hat. I'm really excited about it. Can't wait to show you guys. So Big Hat Saturday, Berner Brother Antiques. We're going to take photos of everybody that comes in with big hats, put it in our YouTube clips. It's going to be a blast. And the whole Berner Brothers crew is going to be there. And it's going to be a great day. So keep that in mind. We're going to go ahead and have this show, and we'll be back. All right, Luke, this is interesting. We just got done with our Whatnot show, and we rated somebody else. We rated these people. They're still selling, and we are done selling. So you turn that off. I got it off. We're done selling. They just got done. So tell us about the show. How did it end up? What did we do?
I feel we had a good show. We sold a lot of Sarda. I think we sold only Sarda and a little bit of the Michael Valatucci guy. But it was a fun show. I think we had a fun time. So
it was good. And then we had about 110 at the high point.
Oh gosh, I don't think I ever looked.
I think I was watching.
It was like over 100.
Yeah,
I definitely saw 100 at one point.
And it was a fun show. We sold it all. Again, if you want to follow our Whatnots, guys, jump on there. Otherwise, what's going to happen?
I don't know what's going to happen. What?
Say like, subscribe, and comment. Let's get out of here. Well, here's the deal. We got we just got
Baby Sutton just came over.
Sutton's here. We got to go.
We got to go hang out with Sutton.
We're going to hang out with the baby. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow.
Thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Thank you all.